My 30F, husband, 31M, was upset that I breastfed our daughter in public and said that it was setting a bad example of decency to our older daughter. How do I deal with this when I just don't agree? My husband and I have been married for 4 years. We have two daughters, one is around 2.5 years old and the other is 3 months old. They're both lovely children. It's been very fulfilling for me, and although they have their moments, that's expected. Most of the time they're really good. I've breastfed both of our children. I prefer it, and I've always found it convenient. I have noticed that this time our youngest daughter does feed very often. We're not entirely sure why. She's been like that since birth. She's healthy, growing well. All we can tell is that is how she likes it. It can be a little inconvenient, but it is not that bad. My husband and I were out with the baby and our older daughter because it was a nice day. The baby became fussy, and so I fed her. Where we are living, that is very normal. I can confidently say no one thinks anything of it, and while I generally prefer not to while we are out, it is better that than she starts screaming and fussing, and I don't want to upset her unnecessarily. But I noticed my husband was just looking at me quite weirdly. I didn't say anything to him at the time, but I asked him later if there was anything wrong. He said that I was setting a bad example for our older daughter when it comes to decency. However, I don't feel that is true. I often feed the baby when I am at home in front of her because it is easier, and I don't feel that it is inappropriate or anything like that. And she is really funny. She'll bring me water and things like that. Perhaps if she was older, but she refuses to wear clothes often at home, so I don't think she really realizes. I said that to him, but he said he just doesn't think it's appropriate, and I shouldn't be normalizing that sort of behavior. I said it is either that or she starts screaming and crying in public, and that will be far more of a disturbance and draw far more attention than me feeding her does. After that, I think we both seemed quite annoyed at each other. Maybe it is unnecessary, and I don't want to be petty, but I find it annoying because to me, I don't think there is anything wrong with it, and I don't know why he thinks there is.